Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm just going to do a short little video today talking about adding weight to your rotary machine. I've done a video about this before, but I'll do it again. Somebody mentioned something the other day about adding weight to a rotary machine, and it's actually really easy to do. Usually, here we have, this is actually a Hawk machine, and this is what we call a unicorn, and it's not attached right now. It's just sitting on top of here. It just sits on the motor head, or on the motor cap, and there's 3 screws, and you can have this made up at a machine shop, and it's made so that the screws, you can see it lines up with the screws there, or the other set up on my other machine. That's what these screws are for, actually, or holes are for. So you just attach it, and then you take your 25-pound weight, you plunk it right down there, and you've got the weight right there on top of your motor. So you've got 25 pounds added to your machine, which usually weigh around 100 pounds. So that adds another 25. Now bear in mind that if you have a tank on your machine, if you put 2 gallons in there, that's going to add about almost 20 pounds. 10 gallon, about 10, a little under 10 pounds per gallon. So bear that in mind. So that's going to add quite a bit of weight. Now normally you wouldn't usually put a weight on when you're cleaning a carpet. Bear in mind that that additional weight is going to be putting more stress on your motor, and on a carpet you're going to have more drag. Ideally, most of the time when you're adding weight, you're going to be using the weight when you're maybe scrubbing a hard floor, either doing tile cleaning with a brush or pads or whatever. I mean, you can do it, I guess, but just be aware that you're going to be putting a lot more strain on your motor, on your drive line, and on a motor, this type of machine, on the pad driver, where the transmission connects up into the motor shaft, there's a little key, a little metal key that is the weakest point in the power transfer. It's intended to snap, and if you end up putting too much stress on the pad driver, or you jam it up against something, and this little key will break, and all of a sudden your motor will be freewheeling, and you'll have to have the transmission pulled off and replace the key. It's not expensive, the key itself. I've had one that happened to me once years ago. It's shocking when your machine suddenly stops turning, but your motor's spinning freely. But anyway, just be aware that if you do put weight on your machine, 25 pounds really, I guess, isn't a lot. If you don't have a tank, then 25 pounds probably isn't a lot. But if you put the weight on your head, 25 pounds, and then you add another couple of gallons to your tank, well, that's a lot more weight. So just bear in mind what's happening. But anyway, that's a real simple way. You can just get that made up at a machine shop, and then to take it on and off, you just pull the screws out and put it back in place. And of course, if having that stem sticking up will interfere with you going underneath, furniture and whatever. Anyway, you could make that stem thread into the base if you wanted to, I guess. So that you could just unscrew it and then leave it on your machine the whole time, and then it wouldn't be sticking out and getting in your way. So anyway, there's a couple of ideas for you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.